The Bay Area's rock station, 107.7 The Bone.
Which veteran bands besides Slayer that are still doing it are you like most proud of? Because there's got to be like an old boys club at this point, right? We got a lot of you guys who are still doing it and are doing it really well.
Well, you know, Exodus are still around. You know, they're awesome. So I mean that's probably one of the better examples. I think Death Angel's been back for a while now. They're awesome. I saw them on their first tour. You know, when I was 17 or something. You know, a long time ago. So there's a lot of bands that have come back. You know what I mean? Fortunately, and they're back and they're kicking ass. And Exodus, they've been back for a while now and done a few albums, and every one is badass. So
there's another one coming out.
Yeah, and so trust me, there's a lot of people still. You know, us old bastards are still kicking around.
Does it kind of weird you out that it's still going this strong? Because everybody when we were like 20 was like, we're not going to be doing this when we're 40. Now everybody's 40 and they're like,
I'll do this till I'm 60 if I can. I'll do this till I'm 70 if I can. I don't care. You know, I will. I would. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. I would be here. I will be here to do this, you know what I mean, as long as I physically can. I mean, really. I love doing it as long as everybody else is, you know, wanting to do it too, you know. If this band, for some reason, broke up or something, which, you know, if it did, it happens, I would still maybe try to do something else because I love doing this. I really do. This is what I always wanted to do, you know, and I don't see why it should stop. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of guys, you know, and some of the other bands are still around. They're just as old as us, maybe even a little bit older, you know. That's hard to believe, but, you know, they're still going. You know, that inspires us too, you know. I mean, young, old, whatever age level it is for whatever band. If it's a good band, it's, you know, we're fans of music and we're just happy to be here, you know, doing it. And I'm glad some of the bands that I grew up listening to are back, you know, or are still going, you know, and haven't went anywhere, you know.
Last but not least, how the hell did you end up a Broncos fan?
Oh, that's well, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. You know, we had the Colts, and the Colts left in '83, and so I just was disgusted and just really didn't watch any football for a while. I just wasn't a football fan anymore. And, you know, the Colts drafted John Elway, who eventually was traded to the Broncos, obviously. The rest of that is history. And I just remembered that when I started watching football again. I just started following the Broncos, you know. I mean, and I've been, you know. I
don't know if you know, they're just not very popular here in Oakland.
Really? I know this. And you know what? I gotta say, I fucking hate the Raiders. Oh. I will say this, though. I rooted for the Raiders when they played the Super Bowl against the Buccaneers. I rooted for the Raiders. Okay. And that hurt me. Because I don't like Tampa Bay is Tampa Bay outside. Okay, number one hatred list for teams, Colts from Baltimore. Never root for them, never, unless it somehow benefits the Broncos.
So you had a really good time at the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, it was good. It was good that they lost. You know, and I like Peyton Manning as a player. He's a good ambassador for a game of football. He's always, you know, he's well spoken. He's never getting himself in trouble. He's always doing the right thing. But for some reason, he just, you know, well, he won a Super Bowl, so he was still good. He was one of the best, but I don't like his team. I don't care, you know, I don't give a if he plays, because people say, well, you know, he's one of the old school quarterbacks. He's in the mold of Johnny Unitas. Johnny Unitas played for the Baltimore Colts. He didn't play for the Indianapolis Colts. All right, so fuck the Colts. And then the Raiders, of course, I hate, you know, and the Chiefs. And really, the Raiders' hatred has just died just a little bit because they stink. You know, they're not real good right now. Hey, it's the truth. So I really hate the Chargers more, at least for right now. But the old hatred's always going to be there, you know. I mean, the Chargers will only be good for a couple of years, and then they'll be gone, hopefully, because I hate them right now. Oh, I can't stand the Chargers right now.
Well, I can tell you, we feel the same way about the Ponies.
Oh yeah, that's the old rivalry. I mean, the weird thing is, though, I would say this like I'm an Orioles fan, and you know, of course, I despise the Yankees more than any team in any sport. I don't like that team. You know, just years of just, you know, them kicking our ass and shit, and, you know, everybody hates. You know, unless it's your team, you hate winners, and they are the winningest team there is. And so I respect them, but I don't like that team. I will never root for them ever. I don't like the Red Sox either, but if the Red Sox play the Yankees, I'm rooting for the Red Sox. And I guarantee you, any Red Sox fan will root for the Orioles or the Devil Rays over the Yankees because we hate them. You know?
Everybody feels
and it's the same way with the Raiders.
And then they break the curse of the Bambino, and now everybody's like...
Well, Yeah.
Red Sox.
Even a
Yeah.
blind squirrel finds a nut once in a
Yeah.
while.
But like it's the same thing with the Raiders, Broncos, and Chiefs. The Raiders and Chiefs hate each other. You know what I mean? But I guarantee Chiefs fans will root for the Broncos over the Raiders, as much as it pains them. It's just kind of the way it is. The Raiders were the bad boys for a while. They were winning, and they were kicking
It's
ass.
fun.
Of course,
70s were awesome years.
They're over.
No. They're starting over. Not over. Starting over.
Well, hey,
Come on, look
Let's see.
what did the Broncos do in Elway quit?
they at least won. Well, the Raiders did.
The Raiders did
They
too?
went to Super Bowl. Yeah, but then what happened?
We should cut now.
They went to the Super Bowl and they stunk.
No, seriously, we can cut now. Because we're just going to argue about
Go Broncos!
1077 The Bone.
Streaming online at 1077thebone.com.